All right. Hey now. Hey now. Good morning. Good morning. I am MsBehaven, and the name of this channel is MsBehaven is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And celebrities are real people too. Baby, an example of real life happening would be me scheduling a live. And baby, I may not go live or change the time several times because I'm a grandmother and a mother. And baby, I'm a nurse. And sometimes I'm exhausted and I fall asleep. But anyway, baby, let me get to the topic at hand. What everybody is here to listen too. But as you come in, please hit the like button. If you don't like what I'm saying, hit the dislike button. Hey, and if you want to pop your collar and you disagree strongly or affectionately, leave a comment in the comment section after the video is over. Because, baby, I ain't reading no chat. I'm a woman of a particular age and I ain't got time for that. And truth be told, I really can't work this social media platform. So anyway, let me grab my stuff because baby, I want to address a few millimeters this morning. And for some of you that are unaware of what a millimeter is, a millimeter is a fan. There is a show that airs on the Oprah Winfrey Network called Love and Marriage Huntsville, where there are multiple stars on the show. You have Melody Holt, who now goes by the name Melody Shari Rodgers, and sometimes she goes by the name Holt if you look at her Instagram posts. You also have Martell Holt, Marsau Scott, Letitia Scott, Kimmie Scott, Maurice Scott, Stormi Steele, and her husband Courtney, and I cannot remember Courtney's last name. But anyway, there are multiple fans of the show, but you have a dedicated group of fans specifically for Melody Holt. They love her. And when I say they love her, they love her. Those fans are called the Melometers. They are willing, they blindly support her. They're loyal, protective, and they're willing to do her dirty work. And baby, let me tell you something. If you're a content creator reviewing the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, if you do not um, review Melody in a favorable light, or you refuse to talk badly about the cast members on the show, a few, well, actually, a lot of her millimeters will attack you. And hey, we're all grown, but honey, I'm going to call it like I see it. No matter how many times you call me a pick me, as I've stated to multiple millimeters who called me that, baby, I'm the furthest thing from a pick me. Baby, let me tell you something. My motto is you always keep your foot on a man's neck. A pick me would be somebody that stays with a man, whether they're dating or married, and you know that that man is cheating, and sleeping around with other women. That's what a pick me is. A pick me is a woman that would willingly have unprotected sex with a man, get pregnant, have a child with him, even though you know he's having sex with the woman, a mistress, aka side chick, that he's been with for years, and she's gotten pregnant too. That's what a pick me is. A pick me would be someone that you're just gonna stay. So a pick me, baby, is never me. And the next thing on the topic that a lot of millimeters, for example, Miss Gina Wilson 6316, I need you and other millimeters to know that not once in my video did I mention Martell paying child support. You millimeters need to know the difference between child support and financial support. You guys are aware that they're divorced, Therefore, they have separate homes, separate households that the children go and reside in each week because they both have shared custody. So, whenever those children, whomever home they're in, whether it's Melody home or Martell home, they need to be able to provide shelter, clothing, fooding, pay for their extracurricular activities, and so forth. So that's what financial support is. You guys are so hung up on the word support, you automatically thinking child support. And then again, for some of you that are coming in and unaware of what's going on, just refer to the video that I did titled Melody and the Melometers More Martell Holt Fire. You've had, let's see, Auntie One, what was it? Auntie L 5301. Let me respond to you, baby. I read your comment too. And as I've stated, nobody's innocent. Melody and Martell are evenly yoked and two sides of the same coin. Martell has never tried to get Melody fired from Love and Marriage Huntsville, nor has he weaponized Love and Marriage Huntsville fans to destroy any business venture she has created or joined. That's my response to you. Yolanda Campbell, 9883, baby girl, I read your message also. And my response to you is, ma'am, it's my firm belief that both Melody and Martell contributed to the demise of their marriage. Both of them are petty and knew which words and or actions will cause the other to react negatively. Melody and Martell need to get out their feelings and get into promoting a positive co-parenting relationship for their kids. That's what I said. That's what I mean. Baby, we're going to stop playing games and stop playing teams. I'm for what's right. So I'm going to call it out. Yeah, Martell did some fuckboy behaviors, but hey, that was years ago. And if he continues to do it today, they're not married. She's not with him. Let me tell you something. Will make some people like me that are religious, spiritual. Um, if you're gonna forgive somebody, you forgive them. If you don't have to. But what's confusing to us is that you will quote Bible scripture, mention the word God and how God is speaking to you, how God has shown you the way, or God has shown you the sign, and people are spirits and demonic. You're quoting all of these spiritual things, but actually you're moving negatively. Let me tell you something. There was a millimeter, and I can't call the name right now, but the millimeter said, you must want to be married to Martell. You want him for your husband? Baby, let me tell you something. I said, hell no, I wouldn't pick him to be my husband. Let me tell you something. Martell is only good for busting a nut, paying some bills, or building a house. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ladies, you are going to have to take some accountability with what these men do. You teach them how to treat you. If a man cheats on you one time, you get to stepping. You don't stick around for years on end, having kid after kid, and then expect him when you finally have had enough and you want to walk away because you're done. Think he's not going to think, oh, she's done that 3 or 4 other times. She'll change her mind. She'll come back. That's not how it works. And let me tell you something. If you don't want to be bothered with something, you don't give it energy. Like this last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville that aired recently. You know, Melody loves to play the roles of a damsel in distress, but baby, she'll attack you. Let me tell you something, she'll attack you. She got on national television and said that she has never had an orgasm from Martell. And I believe it was Letitia that said, you know, you have 4 kids. She said, Melody said, I have never had an orgasm. Now, keep in mind, they've been married for 12 years. So my thing is this, baby. Is it true what Martell said? Was Melody cheating too? Because I don't know no daggone woman that's sticking around for no man that if either the danky lank ain't popping and you can't bust your nothing, honey, you finna stick around I can understand. I know some women that will stick around if they're not having an O. If that's a good guy, he's paying all the bill, he's treating you with respect, he's treating you like a queen. But even those guys eventually get cheated on. Ain't no woman sticking around and being faithful to a man that's unfaithful to her and she's not sexually satisfied. Baby, I don't know what y'all smoking. I don't know if it's dope or it's dog food. But baby, I'll be damned if I stick around and I put up with that. I leave at the first sign of trouble. He can't sweet talk me or nothing. Then there was a millimeter. I asked the question, well, why did she stay so long? A woman has a right to change her mind at any time. But once you leave, let it go. Anything that was in the past, you let it go. Don't give them no air. Don't talk to them. Don't say nothing. Don't be combative. Don't argue back. Let that fool argue with himself. Why did she stay so long? Somebody said she stayed long because of the kids and she wanted her family together. Baby, let me tell you something. HIV and AIDS is real. There is no cure for it. I don't care how many commercials, prep, or whatever they show you. There is no cure. Why would you put your body at risk, jeopardize your health and your life when you know that your husband, your man, is sleeping with another woman unprotected? But you still want to gap your legs open and let him into you raw dog, bust all up in your gut, and then you gonna have a baby? Baby, he didn't deserve any loyalty. You divorce him, you move on, and more emotions are real. There was a millimeter, God darn it. I should have had it written down that told me I was a fool. Said, MsBehaven, you are a fool. It's fools like you. These clowns are out here unaliving women. And I said, you know what? That is true. But there are also some women that keep poking the bear. You knew that this fool didn't turn up unstable. And right now, I'm not talking about referring to Martell. It could be any man that has exhibited explosive, impulsive behavior, yelling, stalking, allegedly tapping telephones, that has exhibited that behavior. And then you left. He plays nice, sweet talk you. You come back. And then when you finally leave, you argue. You already knew that that man was unstable. So why am I going to say something to him that's going to push him over the edge? I'm going to leave him and leave him alone. That comment made on a national platform was meant to poke at him and antagonize. And to the millimeter that said Martell Holt is picking at Melody by wearing the wedding band, baby, Melody picked at him first by having the name changing ceremony and celebrate. I mean, she can change her name, but you didn't have to make it like it's a whole wedding event. So he trying to get back. Both of them are petty. It's petty versus petty. So in closing, I know Melody has a strong fan base, and one thing about the Melometers, baby, they are loyal, protective, and supportive, and willing to do Melody's dirty work. She doesn't have to come out and openly verbally. She implies and then she smiles and then she tells you to critically think. And when her millimeters are caught doing something wrong, she does not chastise them. She remains mute and she keeps it cute. The only time she speaks out is if it affects her. So I'm far from a pick me. My motto is keep a heel on a man's neck. A pick me stays with a man when she finds out he's cheating, has unprotected sex with a cheating man for years, with knowledge he's sleeping with other women. A pick me willingly has a baby or children with a man who's sexually active with his mistress slash side chick for years. No, ma'am. The pick me life ain't for me. You teach a man how to treat you so you leave when he first cheats. Hey, hit the like button on your way out, and if you're part of the replay game, hit the like or the dislike. Leave a comment in the comment section so we can have a dialogue. We are entitled to have a difference of opinion. I'm MsBehaven, and what I talk about are real people, real problems, real drama. Love and Marriage Huntsville airs every Saturday on the Oprah Winfrey Network at 8 p.m. Support all the cast members and all the cast members, Melody Rogers included. We need to get those ratings up, up, up. And my advice to every cast member on the show, you spill your own tea before somebody else spill it for you. Because you know these millimeters out here stalking, harassing, and doxing. Yes, doxing. But anyway, they claim they Christians, but I'll be damned.